Hello and welcome to the Voctor Gaming YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've said that. My name is the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, here casting, of course, for Clan Myth. Now, before we get into this game, I am on the road to Epic LAN, Epic 12 in fact, where I will be casting alongside Wardy. So it was very important for me now to start grinding out some casts, getting back into it. It's been a while, and what better way than by grabbing the DH Open from Stockholm Replay Pack and going through some fun replays from that. So, up first, we have our Orange Protoss player from back when Western Wolves was around. He is, of course, StarNaN! And opposing him, and the reason why I chose this replay, of course, representing mYi, one of the WCS casters and someone I love working with throughout my time with Game Social. It is none other than PengWin! So, bit of an no-frills cast this. Getting back to basics, getting back to really basics, as you can see with this production. It's the old school setup! Don't we love it? Yes, we do. I cannot tell you how long it's been since I've been involved in StarCraft. I can actually, because it was November when I adminned I-50? Did I-50 or I-51? I think it was I-50. It was oh yes, it was the golden anniversary for multiplayer. So that was I-Series down in Telford. Since then I have been on a hiatus, but I've been asked to head down to Kettering to go to Epic LAN, Epic 12, to cover their StarCraft 2 tournament. So I need to be getting back into StarCraft 2. In other news, I have also now taken control of the Mythology team. It's gone through a lot of changes. It's now a much smaller, much more focused team. We're starting to find our feet now. Recently won a friendly clan war. It was only against a Plat Diamond level team, and we are a bit higher than that. We've got some nice players signed up to us. Guys that have been around a long time like Distan, now finding their feet. New up-and-coming players like Accentrus from Ireland, who we are sending out to the mYi team. As I say sending out, I mean he organised it himself because he is a total boss. And a little bit of lag there, as my computer is really fired up. Probably because I have been playing Assassin's Creed 4 a lot lately. And by a lot lately, I mean non-stop until I beat the game, which was about 5 minutes ago. Going into this game, we're seeing, well, PengWin gearing up for some early aggression from the looks of it. Not taking that expansion, going straight Roach War on this. One Zealot will find these Zerglings, but they should, with proper control, be able to take this out. And this is fantastic control from PengWin. Taking out that Zealot, losing only 2 Zerglings. That's really nice for him. That's one less Zealot, of course, that StarNaN will have to defend. By the way, guys, this is from the DreamHack Stockholm group stages. If you want to get that replay pack, you can go to sc2replays.eu, where they have the full replay pack available. StarNaN now is going to be expanding, dropping the Nexus down, and will be looking at walling off eventually going into this. Of course, with the 1 gate opening, it forces PengWin to be a bit safer, but of course PengWin not really, well, going for this Roach style. I'm interested to see how this works, because of course it does make your expansion so late. You are really committed to doing some damage with this, and the question is, will he be able to? Forge is now going down for StarNaN. He is going to want to start walling off this as fast as possible. Mothership Core is out. Right now does not have enough energy for a Photon Overcharge, but is not far away from that. With that Nexus finishing and a Photon Overcharge on that, he may be able to hold this. Take a quick look at the units counting station. We can see he has almost no units to hold this though, and he's continuing to build probes. 2 sentries walk out down the ramp. Oh, that Zealot gets caught. The 2 sentries do survive, but these Roaches are going to come up here. 1 Force goes down, but the Forge will fall very quickly. Mothership Core here to do some damage, but as we can see, it will take forever on its own to actually stop this push. And I think PengWin is just going to break through this wall here. And now StarNaN forced to go back up his main ramp. Now, will we see a Photon Overcharge go down here? Nice force field, keeping him down there at the very least. Photon Overcharge now available, does go down, but these buildings are going to have to be cancelled. The Roaches should be able to hit at least this one from where they are there. Meanwhile, more sentries in production. StarNaN going into Void Rays off a Stargate. And dropping gateways down at the top now, since he knows he will lose these. I mean, they are unpowered at this point. Nice force field. PengWin still trying to get up there. PengWin fully committed to this one base attack. Finally drops an expansion. It is very, very late, but it will be worth it if he can take this down once the photon overcharge wears off. And that can't have that much longer to go. PengWin continuing to try and get up this ramp. Pylon's now going down at the bottom to try and block him off. And that Void Ray is out. So now PengWin has to try and get some damage done. But he's losing a lot of units here. If he can take this Nexus down, I think he's going to be just fine. I think he'll be happy enough with that attack. But he definitely wanted up that ramp. Up that ramp finishes the game. Now the question is, can he take this Nexus down in time? And the answer is absolutely not. No way, no how. He's going to try and get up there. But a lovely force field from StarNaN stops him getting any scouting vision up there at all. So what does PengWin know? PengWin knows absolutely nothing. Obviously he's aware of the Stargate because the Void Ray was out. But as it is, StarNaN is on 2 bases. PengWin is on 1 and a bit. 57 to 29 in terms of supply. If you take a look at the unit counting station, we have 34 probes to 25 drones. PengWin very much behind is going to have to drone incredibly heavily now, whereas StarNaN can start to ramp up his production. So our wonderful mYi player, our favourite WCS caster, sorry Maddles, is in a little bit of trouble here. So going to go straight for that 3rd base, which is essentially what he has to do. Zerg wants that 1 base advantage, and he was at a 1 base deficit. Apologies if there is very little actual analysis in this cast and in the next few casts I'll be doing. This is why I need to do this. It's going to take me a while to remember the ins and outs of this beautiful game. I've still been watching it, I've still been keeping tabs on it, but it is so different watching than casting, or even playing in fact. There's just a lot more information available to you as a caster. Now we are seeing just hallucinated Phoenix at this point. Getting a scout off. The real Phoenixes are over here. Meanwhile, the one Void Ray here going to do some damage. StarNaN is very much aware of that 3rd base. So it looks like the Phoenixes want to come down, harass, and maybe get some Queens. With that Void Ray there, should be able to pick off Queens relatively easy. Spore Crawler is going down, but that's 1 Queen dead, and any losses PengWin suffers at this point are going to be felt incredibly keenly. Now, that one lifting Phoenix is in range of the Spore Crawler, so he has to drop it and move back, but the Queen will now be picked off. So that's 2 Queens down already. Void Ray down here, dealing damage to this hatchery. Overlord's going down, and there's just no defense for PengWin. Look at this Hydra Den. It is just over halfway done. The Queens are already dead. The Zerglings are going to do nothing. There is a wonderful wall off over here. So, as it is, this 3rd base will go down with absolutely nothing to stop it. The Overlords the Phoenix is in complete control, taking down Overlords left, right and centre, taking down Queens wherever they want. PengWin finds himself completely supply blocked. Hydra Den is done, but it does not matter. Excuse me. StarNaN looking to take his 3rd base at this point. It's 90 supply to 39. PengWin does get in with those Zerglings. He's trying to do everything he can to damage StarNaN at this point, but I don't know it's going to be enough. Well, it's not going to be enough. And there's the GG from PengWin, meaning StarNaN goes 1-0 up in the DH Open group stages from Stockholm. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with game number 2 very shortly.